am feeling the need to help educate all of my friends and associates in the bubble. And it's almost as important to me as actually collecting monies and serving, fixing whatever needs there are in the poor communities. So I'm now seeking out individuals like Myra Huerta. So those that I'm able to locate and find that are working, 2 jobs and putting themselves through school. She's Hispanic. Her mother came across the river 30-odd years ago when her husband left her and the kids to get a job.
The first time I came to Dallas, it was like 4 in the morning, and I just remember looking at the skyline. It was so beautiful. I had never seen something like that. To me, it was like the most beautifulest thing I had ever seen. And then he drove us to my aunt's house here in Dallas. And my mom had already left for work. So I had to wait for her the whole day until she returned from work. And when my aunt already knew that she was coming back, like it was already time for her to return from work, because my mom used to ride the train to work. So she's like, let's walk to the train station so that you can meet your mom while she's walking to the house. And so I remember walking, and like I saw her at the distance, and I just couldn't help it. I just started running, and that was like the happiest moment of my whole life, because I hadn't seen her for 8 whole months. And like, me and my mom don't talk about this, but it was the happiest day of my life.
And Myra has an unbelievable story with the fact that nobody's in her family graduated from high school. Myra is very smart. She went to Skyline, and then she got a scholarship into SMU. Doing this all on her own. She worked for every thing she got up until the point that we met her, which is in her senior year, and she's got a 3.5 grade point average. She's studying immigration services.
I enrolled in school. I took 15 hours this semester, and I applied to a job working for Workers Defense Project, which is a Texas-based nonprofit which helps low-wage families. And they called me like 2 days later, and I was so thankful. I mean, it was like the whole universe just conspired to help me make this happen, because a few days after that, I received the news that I got the scholarship. And I was like, oh my God, if I had not taken that risk, this would have never happened. I heard about the scholarship from a friend who was actually working here at the scholarship center. And I was just telling her about my situation, and she told me, well, there's a lot of scholarships that you can get. And usually when I look through scholarships, it always says like you have to be a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident. And when I see that, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like really, we need it more. And so this one didn't say that. It just said like, if you need this, just apply for it. And I was really happy to see that. So I was just like, I'm just gonna do it, see what happens. I went online and I saw the webpage and read kind of what the organization was about. And I saw that it really didn't target a specific kind of student or person. It kind of wanted someone who was unique and who really needed this. I would really like to thank the No Child Left Behind Foundation for giving me this opportunity to continue my studies, and really thank them from the bottom of my heart, because without this, I wouldn't be able to be where I am now. You've really taken a big load off my shoulders and off my family's shoulders. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the means to afford my education. And by you giving us, I say us because it's just me and my family, by giving us this opportunity, you're opening the door for me for so many things that you and I don't even know what they are now. One day I may be a very successful human rights lawyer. I may work for the UN, and if it wasn't for you, that wouldn't be possible.